Welcome to SATV News. This is Shabala Alam with our headlines. PK Halder placed on 10-day remand in India. High Court fixed June 12th with the hearing on the rule to bring back. Sylhet city under knee-deep water as flood situation worsens. Surma River is flowing above danger mark. More than 3 lakh people are waterlogged. BNP demands punishment for those involved in corruption in construction of Power Raksha Dam. Mirza Fakhrul addressed the press conference. Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina said that since the Awami League government is in power, it has been possible to control prices of essentials to some extent. If anyone else was in power, there would have been fighting on the street, she added. She said this while delivering her introductory speech at the National Economic Council held to the approved Annual Development Programme ADP for 22-23 fiscal year. The meeting was held at the NEC Auditorium while the Premier joined virtually from her official residence Bhavan. Talking about the recent price hike of essentials, she said that the COVID-19 pandemic and Russia-Ukraine war has been put pressure on the global economy. She mentioned that there are some countries in Europe where prices of essentials have been hiked from 17% to 50%. Today is the 41st homecoming day of Awami League President and Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina. On this day in 1981, she returned to Bangladesh after a long exile. This afternoon, an Indian Airlines Boeing flight from the Indian capital Delhi via Kolkata to the then Dhaka Kurmitala Airport arrived. Returning to the country, Sheikh Hasina took the helm of Awami League. Since then, Sheikh Hasina has been leading the party. On 15 August 1975, Bangabandhu Sheikh Mujibur Rahman and his family were brutally killed. At that time, his 2 daughters, Sheikh Hasina and Sheikh Rehana, were in exile. Sheikh Hasina was elected president of the Awami League at the National Council session of the Awami League in February 1981. Then on May 17, she returned to the country. On the occasion of the day, President Abdul Hamid said in his message that Sheikh Hasina's return home is a milestone in history of democracy in Bangladesh. Meanwhile, the BNP has demanded punishment for those involved in the construction of Power Raksha Dam. The party's Secretary General, Mirza Fakhrul Alamgir, made the remarks at the press conference in Neapolitan. He thinks that the price of rice is increasing due to the mismanagement of the government. In a written statement, he said a delegation, including the President and General Secretary of the Nationalist Krishak Dal, had recently visited the affected Haur area of Sunamganj and witnessed the plight of the farmers. At the press conference, the BNP demanded an end to unlimited corruption and looting in the construction of Power Raksha Dam in Sylhet, Sunamganj and Netrakona district, and to bring those involved in corruption under the law and bring them to justice. Mirza Fakhrul complained that due to the failure of the government, the prices of daily necessities are increasing. Criticizing the rise in price of the rice prices even during the season, he said that the government has no control over the market. The government is not able to monitor the market due to the inefficiency and corruption. Low-lying areas in Sylhet, including the cities, have been flooded due to a downhill onrush of water and heavy rainfall for the last few days, causing one of the main rivers of Sylhet, Surma, to flow above its danger mark. The river was reported flowing 10 cm above its danger mark on Monday. However, around 6 p.m., the river was flowing 143 cm above its danger mark in Kanai Ghat, 103 cm above at Kushiara and around 35 cm above at Shiola Point. Due to that, river water has entered several parts of Sylhet, including Kajir Bazar and Machimpur and Taltola area of the city. A senior meteorologist at the Sylhet Meteorological Department said Sylhet had experienced less rainfall since Sunday. However, as it is raining in the Indian subcontinent upstream, the river water would continue to rise. Meanwhile, the district relief officer said 4,129 metric tons of rice and 1,000 packets of dry food have been distributed till Monday. An Indian court today placed PK Halder on a 10-day remand in a money laundering case. The court passed the order after the former managing director of NRB Global Bank was produced before it, seeking 14-day remand, media reports. Meanwhile, the High Court on Tuesday fixed June 12 for the hearing on the rule issued on November 19, 2020 over the government's steps to bring back the fugitive businessman, to bring back Prashanta Kumar Halder alias PK Halder. The court also directed the Anti-Corruption Commission ACC to inform the progress of the cases filed against PK Halder within the period. The High Court bench of Justice Mohammad Nazrul Islam Talukdar and Justice Qazi Mohammad Ejarul Haq Akando passed the order following the arrest of PK Halder in India on Saturday. The government has fixed the toll of the under-construction Podda Bridge, which is at least 1.5 times higher than the average toll paid on the ferries plying the Podda. The bridge division under the Road Transport and Bridges Ministry issued a gadget notification today in the regard. The toll will come into effect after the bridge is open for traffic. According to the gadget notification, a motorcycle will have to pay Taka 100, a private car Taka 750 and a pickup van Taka 1200 as toll to cross the bridge. A microbus and minibus would pay Taka 1300 and Taka 1400 respectively, while medium bus and bus would pay Taka 2000 and 2400. The bridge is likely to open for traffic in late June. Jubo League expelled leader Ismail Hossain Chowdhury Shamrad's bail petition has been heard. The order will be delivered tomorrow. The Anti-Corruption Commission ACC has filed an application in the High Court in a case of illegal acquisition of assets. Earlier, an application was filed in the High Court yesterday seeking revision against the bail granted by the trial court. On May 11, Shamrad was granted bail on 3 conditions in an ACC case alleging illegal acquisition of assets. A 13-member Hungarian team of specialist doctors is treating 45 patients in Sirajganj for birth defects, acid burns and road accident. This activity of Bangladesh-Hungary Friendship Forever lasted for 3 days. Patients and relatives are happy to receive this service. Report of Sirajganj representative Rahmat Ali said the 10-day free treatment started from May 8 this year at Sirajganj's 250-bed Bangomata Sheikh Fazlutun-Nisa Mujib Hospital. In the meantime, 45 patients who received the service now have a smile of satisfaction on their faces. All the 80 patients are being treated. 45 are getting the opportunity to resolve physical defects through surgery. Having worked in Bangladesh for a century, the Hungarian team of experts conducted their service activities in Sirajganj for the first time. Viewers are taking a short break. Please stay with us. Welcome back. You're watching SATV News. Now news from abroad. Pakistan Interior Minister Rana Sanaullah said that the government is ready to form a judicial commission to inquire about live threats received by the former Prime Minister Imran Khan, Pakistan's media reports. The first time on Sunday during a public gathering at Sialkot, Imran Khan revealed that the live threat has been received. Imran Khan said he had recorded a video revealing all those people involved in the conspiracy, and if something happens to him, the video will be released. Speaking on the media, Rana Sanaullah said that the government has provided Imran Khan, Prime Minister's level security, and around 150-200 security personnel and have been deployed for his safety. French President Emmanuel Macron on Monday picked Labour Minister Elisabeth Borne on his new Prime Minister, marking the second time in 30 years that a woman has got the job. Notably, a faithful Macron supporter, the 61-year-old has held 3 ministerial jobs during her first terms: Transport, Environment and Labour. The move comes as re-elected Macron prepares for the 2-round mid-June legislative elections. speaking in a brief inaugural address, Borne said that France needs to act faster and stronger in fighting climate change.
She also pledged.
A suburban passenger train driver died and dozens were injured following a collision of two trains on Monday outside Barcelona. According to Catalan regional authorities, roughly 85 people were injured, two of them seriously. The collision occurred at the station in Sant Boi de Llobregat when a freight train derailed and crashed into a passenger train at around 6 p.m. A statement by the regional government said that the passenger train driver died as a result of the impact. The Cannes Film Festival celebrates its 75th anniversary this year from May 17 to the 28th. The splashy annual event will resume its traditional calendar after 2 years of pandemic disruptions. The event was cancelled in 2020, while last year it was moved to July under strict COVID-19 protocols. Russia's delegation has been banned from attending this year in light of the Ukraine war. Asia will see strong representation with films by Park Chan-wook and Hirokazu Koreeda, which will be competing alongside the premiere of Hunt, a new film by Squid Game actor Lee Jung-jae. In New Delhi. Before ending, we go to the headlines again. PK Halder placed on a 10-day remand in India. High Court fixed June 12 for the hearing on the rule to bring him back. Sylhet city under knee-deep water as flood situation worsens. Surma River is flowing above danger mark. More than 3 lakh people are waterlogged. BNP demands punishment for those involved in corruption in construction of Hawa Raksha Dam. Mirza Fakhrul addressed the press conference. You're up to date so far here on SATV News, and to know the latest news, visit www.satv.tv. Stay with SATV.